What a great way to start the day. Hello and welcome to IFTV. I'm Kim Ingalls and it's day 4 of the NWG Innovation Festival at Newcastle Racecourse. It's crunch time for our teams. They're having to start drawing some conclusions from their ideas and looking at how they move forward. We'll be talking to them all about that. But first, it was Battle of the Bands last night. Let's see who was raising the roof. The National Infrastructure Commission is here at the festival. They've got a mission of their own. To tell me what it is they're doing here is Alistair Hellier. Alistair, what are you nosing about at?
So in autumn 2016, the Chancellor posed a question to the National Infrastructure Commission asking what new technologies are available or potentially out there that can yield better benefits for the infrastructure sector. So this has been a great opportunity for me to have a nose around at the NWG event and to link in with some of the innovators, the NWG own staff, Microsoft amongst others, to actually understand what new technologies and data that they're developing and how can that have positive impacts and yield greater resilience and water efficiencies for the water sector.
So what have you been impressed by this week then?
I think the hackathon's been a great idea. So people working together alongside Microsoft and other organisations to create new products that could, have some great benefits for the water sector, such as predictive analytics. I think that's, fantastic. I've just also been impressed by the sheer collaboration. Everyone's sort of joining in together and working together to deliver the same outcome, to deliver better benefits for the water sector. And that's really important because, water is a scarce commodity, and we need to do what we can to protect and preserve our water supply.
Now, we have delegates flying in from all over the world. One of them is Peter Bork.
This event is in aid of generating innovative thought process, one within our company, Northumbrian Water, but two, to involve the community, our business partners, our, customers, our suppliers. And it's really an exhibition of the innovation that exists here in this part of the UK and here in our company. I've seen the folks who are looking at what will a teenager's bedroom be in a period of time. I've seen folks looking at how we deal with one of the biggest challenges in our business, and that's leakage. And, it's great to see different and innovative approaches that people are applying to what's going on. No one person has all the ideas. We need to bring people together, we need to create a community, and we need to share our thoughts, we need to share our ideas, but more importantly, not just share, but determine a strategy and a process for delivering outcomes.
Michael Roberts is Chief Executive of Water UK. Michael, what do you think of what you've seen at this festival?
Well, I think it's great that you've got this combination of people really working hard on some big issues, and then there's a sense of fun and informality, kind of get the creative juices going, and it's just fantastic to see that combination at work.
So do you think it's lived up to its name of Innovation Festival?
It really does feel like a festival of ideas as much as anything else.
Yeah, and in terms of the innovation, you're happy with what you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, what's been interesting for me is it's almost an exercise in innovating about innovation, about thinking how you can sort of generate ideas in a different way, and that combination of informality with hard work just seems to be, really effective.
I have one of the leaders from the Keep It Flowing sprint with me now, Ian Cleaver. Now, you're talking about leaks. We really are at crunch day. What have you come up with?
Well, we've come up with 6 key themes, and from those 6 key themes, we've come up with 17 projects that we're looking to move forward.
17?
Yeah, 17. A bit of a problem because they're all good. So what we did yesterday is we voted on which ones we thought would be the best, and from that, as we are at the moment, is looking at getting down to 4 or 5 we can take forward and give to the business.
So tell me which one stands out for you.
So we have the leader by far is a modelling tool that enables us to look at the data that's given to us and work with the data to enable us to go to specific areas within specific DMAs, pinpoint leakage, and hopefully repair that with a no-dig technology.
So you're feeling really positive about how the week has progressed?
Oh, very much so, yeah, very much so. I'm overly impressed. I hoped for 6 and got 17, which is a bit of a problem.
Nice problem to have, though. And in terms of identifying the ones that you really want to feed back tomorrow, are you confident you can carry them forward?
Absolutely. With the team of people we've got working on it, absolutely.
Well, it's feeling pretty quiet around here today because everybody has got their heads down. So let's go and see what's happening. So this is the hackathon, and the person leading it is Michael Hull from NWG. Michael, tell us about the idea of the hackathon, what they've been working on.
So the idea is that we've got in the room around 60 data scientists from various backgrounds, not many of them from the water industry. And what we're giving them is 4.5 gigabytes of data about our water networks, and we're trying to solve the problem of leakage.
How intense has it been this week?
Very intense. It's been quite a challenge. There's a lot that we're trying to do in a short space of time, so always going to be difficult.
The problem with data is sometimes you hit walls and you hit blockers, so you might go down one route and then you'll go, oh, this isn't really going where we expected it. So fingers crossed, we'll have good luck and we'll get something out of it.
This is quite close to our studio, and I do walk past every so often. There's always this kind of buzz of intense industry going on. They've worked really hard.
They've worked extremely hard. They've all been in around 7 o'clock in the morning, and I had to turf them out of the room last night at about 8 once they'd finished their hacking. So they're really getting stuck into the data and doing some great work.
This is Northumbrian Water Group talking to its customers. Steve Greby is from the Consumer Council for Water. What's your reaction to what's happening here this afternoon?
Well, we at the Consumer Council for Water have been asking water companies to put customers at the heart of the water industry for many years now. So I'm delighted to be here. I'm delighted to see the efforts Northumbrian Water are going to actually capture the views of customers and put them at the heart of their business plan.
Bridget, you're a Northumbrian Water customer. How important is it for you that the company talks to its customers?
Very important, obviously. I'm a huge dog walker, and I think the environmental aspect is the most important thing to me.
And being here today, what do you think of what you've heard?
I'm very impressed, actually. I didn't realise there was such a big festival going on here.
I'm very interested because Northumbrian Water did an awful lot on Brunton Park with the flooding there and made a fantastic job and kept us informed all the way through. So we really sort of took our hats off to them, and I wanted to sort of follow this up today and see how we go.
It's a whole week of actually talking about the issues that customers face. It's a whole week of the water company staff becoming involved. So they're directly interacting with their customers, and hopefully that will make Northumbrian Water's business plan all the better for it.
BT is one of this week's high-profile main headline sponsors, and with me is Tom Baker. Tom, BT, why are they involved with the water company?
Well, if you think about what BT does, we manage quite a complex network ourselves. Northumbria Water, also a very complex network-focused business. We transport bits and bytes, Northumbria transport water. So many synergies there. We operate across the same geographies, we have the same customers, we have a lot of the same challenges. So the opportunity to be here this week and to do a bit of mutual learning and plot how we can both improve our businesses, too good of opportunity to pass up, really.
So tell me a little bit about your sprint. We're calling today crunch time, really, because you've got to start coming up with some solutions and looking forward. Which is your sprint and how's it going?
So we're all about keeping things moving in our sprint, and we're focusing on a whole raft of different things, from connectivity to technology in vans, to scheduling systems, to planning, to training, and we're focusing on all of those different elements. So we'll be producing a training video, will be one of our outputs. We'll be looking at spares management and making some pretty serious recommendations around that. And of course, it wouldn't be BT if we weren't focusing just a little bit on connectivity out to those mobile staff.
So it is an innovation festival, mustn't lose sight of that. Have you seen enough innovation this week?
What I've seen is creativity from all of the Northumbrian Water staff. The welcome has been superb, the engagement has been fantastic, and the openness has been superb. And actually, if you've got all of those ingredients, you can't help but see innovation across the board, almost too much.
So you're looking forward to doing your presentation, your feedback tomorrow?
The whole team are looking forward to doing the presentation. It's going to be fantastic.
So lots of big ideas today, lots of talking, and more to be done tomorrow. We'll have our final roundup at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. I do hope you can join us. From me, Kim Ingalls, and from all the team at IFTV, have a great evening.